I'm now at the boyhood home of the great filmmaker John Waters, who made all the underground films back in the 70s and 80s. He's from this area. It's called Lutherville, Maryland. And that is his house right there that he grew up in. One right in the middle. Sort of looks like a gingerbread house. This is the place where that imaginative film director grew up in a conservative, white, middle class, probably upper middle class neighborhood called Lutherville, Maryland. John Waters started doing films around here. One place was in Phoenix, Maryland, where we're going to next. There's a very famous scene where Divine, basically the person he discovered from Baltimore also, whose gravesite we just visited, one of the famous scenes in Female Trouble was in the trailer in Phoenix, Maryland, which is about 10 miles north of it. We're here out in the country. In the trailer where Divine had to play two characters, a businessman and himself, and he had to eat dog poop. John Waters was trying to make some of those tasteless movies ever in history, and he pretty much succeeded in that. So this is his boyhood home right here where he grew up. Please subscribe to my channel. Thanks a lot. Here's another good shot of John Waters' boyhood home in Lutherville, Maryland. He started his film career in Baltimore, and he hired and discovered Divine. The drag queen Divine, who was a crazy wild character which he employed in a lot of his films. And here it is again, just driving by John Waters' boyhood home in Lutherville, Maryland. So I just left Divine's grave in Towson, Maryland at Prospect Hill Cemetery, which is literally just about 3 or 4 miles from here, where John Waters grew up. And I remember watching a documentary about John, and he said they all agreed one day that him and a bunch of his crew members, people that worked on his films, would be buried in Prospect Hill Cemetery, which is really just a few miles from this house. And it's a beautiful gingerbread style house. It was recently sold in 2020. I wonder who owns it now.